men shave. Real men shave their faces. Real men shave their faces.
Good morning, Stevie Lady Shaver, back on broadband. What can I say? It took a month to get my NBN. It's supposed to stand for National Broadband, and actually stands for No Bloody Network. Here's my Wilkinson sword blade in my Gillette vintage Delta Echo razor, and I will dial that. When you adjust this, open up the heads, and yes, you'll notice it is a lot easier to adjust. Adjust it at 1.5 and close down the bay doors for first pass. As I said, my experimentation has led me to going up in aggressiveness during a shave with the passes. Remember, on the old Gillettes, to loosen the doors when you adjust it. Today, Cold Spice, one of Douglas's greatest inventions, I love it, and an eBay stainless steel synthetic. Only takes a few seconds, and today I'm just going straight for the face leather. That's right, absolutely nothing in between. No froth, no broth, no lather, just gonna give my face a massage. Not now, with the brush. Bit of water on the handle and straight lathering. The only downside of this approach is you do tend to spit the stuff out around you, on you. If it hits the camera, I'll go bonsai. I tell people I hit the target. No matter what I hit, I call the target. Just making sure coverage is even. I don't know whether the built-in mic on the new iPhone 8 is going to pick up, and the reason I have to use the built-in mic, I can't use my normal feed in because there's no damn pluggy thingy. So it's raining here in Queensland, which is unusual because all the postcards show it sunny. I had a friend come back from England. He did a tour of the cricket, and he's showing me photo after photo after 1,000 photos after 2,000 photos, and I realised there was something consistent. There was no sun in the country for 3 months. Every day was cloudy. Right, first pass and a week's growth. So sitting on a very low setting of 1.5, I can honestly say I can't feel the blade at all. Whereas in Queensland, when you get a rainy day, you have to think of all those jobs you've postponed, like ironing, that you've been waiting for a cool day to get done. Okay, let's see how this goes for a first pass. I love vintage razors. And once they've been Delta Echoed, they're good for another 100 years. Well, I took off a lot of growth. Open up the bay doors, so you loosen the bay doors, and then up it to 3 now. Second pass at 3. And some more slip and slide glide. Okay, so what's happening? I've got a Core versus the Genesis review to be posted next, and I've just received notification that the Occam's razor has shipped to me. Thank you to the boys at the Brothers Grip. The Leaf guys have gotten back to me for the Leaf razor, and I will have one to review probably in about a month. Maybe sooner, but yeah, say a month. They're still catching up on orders. It seems extremely popular, and I'm looking forward to trying it. Okay, second pass. Can definitely feel a little bit of blade on 3, but 3 on this is equivalent to, say, 1 on the Ming, and maybe you need to be about 5. I think that's where their 1 is. You can pretty much feel a bit of blade on the Maker Adjustable from the get-go. I like it. And its actual design is excellent. Okay, clean up on the cheeks, usual troubled areas. So I feel sorry for you guys in the UK, because the sun is a beautiful thing. A cloudless sky, oh, such reminiscing, it's only rained here for 1 day. It has been sunny and warm, and I've been able to swim almost every day now for the last 2 months. Okay, it was a bit cold 2 months ago, but the water is now about 26.5 degrees. In the middle of summer, it'll get to damn near 30. It's like jumping in a tempered bath. Anything under about 1 metre. This is where I'll buffer. Yes, I ballsed up just then. Shouldn't get too aggressive, but sometimes when you're shaving, you get a bit inspired. Overconfidence. Yes, I nicked myself just here. Blade at the right angle, pulled a bit hard, caught a bit of skin. So I overestimated how mild this thing would be at 3. So first step. Second step. Close up the pores. Bit more water. Second step, some witch hazel. Oh, cucumber. As soon as you smell this, you think you're having a facial. I have no idea. It comes from China. It's just a cheap ginger-based face balm. So it doesn't take much. I just picked it up in one of those $10 chemist boxes they have. Just here. Just here. Caught myself. It's a red scratch. It's not bleeding. Obsession, because once you've stolen it, you've got to use it. And by the way, if you didn't notice, I like wearing the Man on the Moon, but I've got to remember to keep winding it. The upside of the Man on the Moon is you don't have to worry about the date. There's no date settings. So. Also, other good news, I will be moving into my new bathroom. There is furniture in there. It just requires me to unpack 2 boxes and find places for everything, display, looks, accessibility, and move my camera. And do something about the fact that this is my expensive speaker setup. And I have to do something about getting that plugged into the iPhone. So there must be an adapter somewhere in the box. Well, I'm Stevie Daily Shaver, wishing you all the best of shaves, good shaves, and before you go, remember the wet shaver's blessing, good food, your friends who shaves them, and oh, it's nice to be important. It's more important to reach out to people and say, hey, I want to see something. And someone said, I want to see this razor and I want to see that razor. So I emailed the companies and they said, look, it's on its way. So 2 thumbs up to Occam and the Leaf guys. I'm looking forward to trying your kit. Always excited about trying new stuff. I'm Steve the Daily Shaver, wishing you all the best of shaves, good shaves, and goodbye.
Bearded man, you think that you're so cool, but your face looks like a small marsupial.